Hi and Assalamualaikum. I am Nurul Farhana binti Ma'ali and I will be presenting about Gardenia Bakeries Company. Gardenia is in honor of Mr. Slocum's contribution. His original recipe still carried on labels of Gardenia bread today. Gardenia Bakeries, Kuala Lumpur, Sdn Bhd rolled their first love of bread at 1986. Gardenia product grew and evolved through the years, become better step by step. And now, Gardenia have various type of product to satisfy their customers' need, such as original white love, Twiggies, butterscotch love, Delicious waffles, breakthrough, and many more. Gardenia will make many improvements in any sector that they feel not enough. They want to produce more of every product with the best quality. Gardenia team already did their best to provide their customers with fresh daily bread and to have more distribution outlets in Malaysia. Gardenia offer a selection of items to satisfy all requirements. They place themselves in the mind of customer as fresh, healthy, and quality product. After that, we move to the managerial level. There is three types of manager level, which is top manager level, middle manager level, and first line manager level. For the top manager level is the highest ranking in the organizational hierarchy. Mr. Cochin White is a top manager of Gardenia Bakery Company, as he is a Chief Executive Officer CEO of Gardenia Bakeries Company. Um, he will control all over the organization and he will be responsible for the overall entire management. After that, middle manager level. Middle manager tend to function as point of contact between first line manager and top level manager, maintaining proactive two-way communication. Derek Go is a general manager and Ina Sohaila is a marketing manager at Gardenia Bakery Company. They will hand in about marketing, business development and strategic planning of the company. They will control all the performance of first line managers too. After that, for first line manager is those who handle internal work only. They are not responsible for the larger scale business decision. In the Gardenia company, Vivek Selvaraj as a facilities maintenance where he will be responsible for the production of bread and other Gardenia product too. And then Farhan Daniel as an accountant assistant. He need to have knowledge in accounting principle and auditing types of Gardenia Bakeries company. For the management skill, there is three types of management skill, which is technical skill, human skill, and conceptual skill. Technical skill of technical skill have to master by first line manager, as they are those who will handle the company operations, such as the service, the for the office, and many more. And then for the human skill, all types of manager have to master on human skill, as we have to have empathy on others employees too. For example, middle level manager have to share their ideas with other workers too. By this situation, this will produce harmony situation in the company, and there's no misunderstanding between the worker. And the last is conceptual skill. Conceptual skill have to master by top level manager, which is they have to top level manager need to have skill on thinking, creating idea, and making decision too, as they will handle all over the organization. So conceptual skill must have in top level manager.
Now I'm going to present about planning. Planning is the process of outlining the activities to achieve the goal and determine how to achieve the goal for an organization. Why we need to plan? First, because to have better coordination. Second, to reduce risk. Third is to focus on forward thinking. Every company have their own vision and mission. Same goes to Gardenia. So, what is vision? Vision is identify an organization future direction. Mission is something that we need to do to achieve the vision. What type of planning that Gardenia use? There are three types of planning, that is strategic planning, tactical planning, and operational planning. Operational planning have two types, standing plan and single-use plan. For Gardenia, Gardenia use single-use plan. Single-use plan consists of three, that is program, project, and budget. What is program? Program is a large activity that are designed to accomplish a set of goals. For example, Gardenia manufacture a wide range of packaged goods to meet the demand of its customer. Project is one part of larger program. For example, the use of technology information has made operation of commercial activity become easier and quicker. Budget is specified how financial should be allocated. For example, Gardenia has announced that they will increase the retail price of its product.
Now I am going to explain my part. It is decision making. Decision making is a process of deciding something important in a group or organizing. It also can be defined as a process which is course of action selected to deal with a specific problems. There are two types of decision making. It is programmed and non-programmed. As you can see in the slide, programmed is structured and happens with some frequency. It is also a repetitive decision that can be handled by a routine approach. As for example, Gardenia's schedule job blocking time and distribution of their products. Gardenia never stops storing their products in every store in Malaysia to prevent their products' quality dropping down by some bad reviews. They also manage their products to stay clean every day and arrange their products in a great order to distribute them in the store. It is very well managed and arranged by the company itself. As for example, Gardenia company sends the Gardenia's truck to every store on time to maintain the quality of the products. For second decision making, it is non-programmed. Unlike the programmed one, non-programmed is unstructured or non-routine decision making that occurs in response of unpredictable events. For example, how Gardenia's company managed to keep their standards of products in pandemic of COVID-19. As we all know, COVID-19 occurs in such a suddenly, and we don't really know. It is okay for Israel. It is unpredictable. As we all know, during the pandemic of COVID-19, there is social distancing that called as SOP. It is stand for Standard Operation Procedures. As for this, the Gardenia's company having a quite difficult time to create their products because of the workers in the factory that infected with the coronavirus, and they managed to survive because of the SOP. And in this case, Gardenia's company managed to survive during the pandemic times because they enhanced to take step in SOP to avoid the coronavirus among the workers. And they will still survive in the pandemic of COVID-19 because people will still buy their products even it is in the pandemic times. Okay, so that's all from me. Now we will go to the another slide.
Next is about organizing. Organizing is defined as the process of determining the task to be done, who will do the task, and how the task will be managed and coordinated. Our company has chosen a functional structure. The type of this organizational structure is narrow and tall structure. Mr. Yap Kishin as CEO and assistant by 3 managers, namely Anna Suhaila Abbas as the marketing manager. Next, Zafran N as the financial manager, and lastly, Muhammad Aswad Abbas as operation manager. They also have advantages and disadvantages of narrow and tall structure. The first advantages is increased company awareness because manager may understand the status of each of their reports. Next, it's more effective communication because manager can communicate message more effectively to or accommodate their aspiration. Other than that, it's also work flexibility, where manager reduce supervision of their subordinate and they put a lot of trust in subordinate. But it also have several disadvantages. The first disadvantage is they can increase costs. Hiring additional managers can increase the company's overhead costs. The next is it can slower communication and coordination because it takes more time to go from the lowest level to the top level. Lastly, have many distractions because sometimes have many supervisors. It can interfere in the daily work of subordinate, which it will create confusion.
Let me start with my point, motivation. Opportunities don't happen. You create them. As it goes, you need a motivation to grow and move forward. Motivation is a set of competencies that cause one to act in a certain way. In another word, motivation is a psychological process that gives purpose and direction to behavior. In an organization, motivation is extremely important because it will make an employee to work diligently for sure to achieve company's goals. Same goes on top. Same goes on Gardner's company. They use Maslow's hierarchy of needs theory for their motivation towards their employees. These needs are proposed by Abraham Maslow in 1943 and arranged in order from below to top. When motivation is high, performance increases. As it sounds, they have a great relationship. However, performance is also related with ability as it will together create a magnificent performance. From the bottom, the first one is physiological needs. Physiological needs is the basic need that must be met first in order for someone to keep on, such as food, water, shelter, and rest. Like the company, they provide the workers with voucher for free lunch and dinner, fully air-conditioned office, maintain cleanliness of working areas, and even as unlimited breaks in canteen. All of this is to make sure that the employees are in good and comfortable environment. The second one is safety net. Safety net is the need that based on safe physical and emotional environment. Gardner's company offers the employee with high premium life insurance, 100% health maintenance organization, HMO accommodation, regular shuttle service, that is a bus service with travel between two places, high discount and more for the employees. These needs are mainly for protection against stress and unsafe working environment. The third one is social needs. Social needs are the needs that longing for a friend, partner, and love. These needs are basically for acceptance by others in organization and being part of the group. For instance, the manager and supervisor at the company are majority very friendly, approachable, and supportive. They help the undergraduate with variety trainings and give them constant advice on how to do work the correct way. At the end, these needs help company growth with creating a lively environment and positive vibe that help the employee work actively. Fourth, esteem needs. These needs are distinctive for personal feelings. We can say that every employee crave for connection, respect, and prestige from others. With this being said, managers should stimulate workers for in their work and recognition for service. The company gives their employees free one for HMO once the employee reaches a certain number of years and also give a great commission for every sale the employee achieves. Last but not least, these needs are at the highest level of the hierarchy. These are the needs of opportunity to achieve one's highest potential. Gardenia invests highly in strengthening employee knowledge, abilities, attitudes, and morale in order to reach employee happiness, health, and well-being to make sure they use their abilities to the fullest.
Assalamualaikum, Syahida Minta Brahman. I'm going to talk for leading and controlling. Leading is motivating and directing the member of the organization so that they can contribute to the achievement of the goals of the organization. And Gardenia Bakery used the behavior theory approach of leadership. Production, for example, our production center behavior is a leader behavior that we focus on our primarily how well subordinate performing their job. And managers set a rigid word for standard organization tasks down to the details prescribe our works method to be followed, and closely supervise employers' work. For the example, Gardenia Bakeries continuously challenge ourselves by understanding and reacting to global, regional, and local trends. Gardenia Bakery are invest continuously training to ensure key personnel keep abreast with global trend, new technology, and a good product. Other than that, our quality is assurance, and our quality is a really good quality, such as A quality. For example, laboratory conduct random. We check routinely and closely for the Gardenia product, and we consistently preserve. Manager encourage employee participants in a goal setting and other work and decision for help ensure high performance by through our back to school program. Gardenia Bakeries are aims to get our children excited about going to school and learn for an equal change to realize their full potential. And for controlling is a process where a manager surviving organization activities to make them reach their expectation and help to pursue predetermined standard of our performance. A majority organization maintain a structure which input are subject to transformation process that turn them into usable and marketable output. And Gardenia also use these three methods of controlling in their bread processing. For example, input for feed-forward control, process for concurrent control, and output for feedback control. For input, feed-forward control, we use around the human, material, and financial asset in all locations. For example, Gardenia has a high quality team to ensure that ingredients and raw material are the best freshness and a good quality. For the process, concurrent control, we focus more on transformation phase. For example, Gardenia company use new feature advanced equipment that is globally accepted by baking industry processing. For output, we use feedback control. It's a process when a control focus on output phase as its intent to discover undesirable output and implement correctively action. Just like in the Gardenia company, after all process have been done control, we ensure that all bread are in super big and good condition and sealed perfectly before we sell it to supermarket, groceries, convenience, and variety stores. That's all. Thank you.
In conclusion to our assignment, we chose Gardenia because Gardenia used the sponge and dough making technique, which makes the texture of the bread soft. Next, the clean and careful packaging method is to ensure that Gardenia bread remains fresh and tasty until the bread package opens. Later, Gardenia was a well-known company in Malaysia that introduced nutritious and high-quality bread. Lastly, Gardenia bread is also loved by all ages, whether children or the elderly.